but it's good to be here this morning. Today, as the chair has mentioned, today is your day. Our senior citizens, the elderly of Nasinu and Suva and Nosori Corridor, I'm so happy to be here this morning. I've got two speeches. One is just given to me when I sat in the car, and one I was pondering upon from last night. Today, the Honorable Minister was supposed to be here, but unfortunately, due to other commitments, he asked me to come by this morning. So the chair and the divisional committee for all peoples, older persons, our respected senior citizens, family members, the carers, and friends. Representative of service providers, ladies and gentlemen. Nisa Mbulavinaka, namaste, and a very good morning to you all. It is both an honor and a solemn privilege to be here with you today as we gather to mark the World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. I extend my deepest appreciation to the organizing committee for your kind invitation to the Honorable Minister for Health and for your tireless effort in making this day a meaningful one. Today, Fiji stands united with the global community to shine a light on a dark reality, the abuse of our elder persons. We honor the resilience of those who have endured. We grieve for those who have been lost, and we commit ourselves to a future where such injustices are no longer tolerated in our community. The WHO, or World Health Organization, has found in 2024, just last year, that 1 in 6 persons aged 60 and above experience some form of abuse, both in our community setting, in our settlement, in our villages. And this is more than just a statistic. It is a call to conscience. It is a voice crying out for justice, and we must not ignore this. During the COVID-19 pandemic, these numbers tragically rose, particularly in the care homes or institutional settings. And as our population continues to age, the risk grow larger still. Elder abuse is not distant or rare. It can be found in our community, in our villages, in our settlements, in our homes, and sometimes heartbreakingly within our very own families. It takes many forms, like what we heard this morning from the president or the chair of this celebration. Takes many forms: physical, emotional torment, sexual exploitation, neglect, abandonment, and also financial manipulation. Whether through a single act or repeated cruelty, whether by action or by silence, elder abuse is a betrayal of trust, and it must end. The consequences are devastating. Beyond bruises and broken bones lie a broken spirit, depression, isolation, cognitive decline or mental health issues, poverty, even premature death. And tragically, recovery, when it is possible, often takes longer for an elderly, and sometimes they never fully recovered. We must therefore act with urgency and compassion. Let us especially safeguard those most at risk, those with declining health, with mental challenges, mental illness, or limited in their means. It's good in Fiji that our legal frameworks and penalties are established. We are not without law to protect our elderly. And some of them, the key ones, are the Family Law Act of 2003, which underscores the duty of care family owes to their elders. Secondly, the Domestic Violence Act 2009, which protect older persons from violence in their own homes. Also, the Crime Acts Decree 2009, which holds perpetrators of abuse, physical or financial, to account. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the penalties are serious. There are fines, there are imprisonment, or both. But law alone is not enough. They must be accompanied by public awareness like this morning, community action, and a change in our collective attitude. So if you have questions about your rights and those of you, or for those of your loved ones, I urge you to speak with the Legal Aid Commission. We have them in Nasinu, and we have them in most towns and cities in our nation. Speak to them. They offer free advice, and they offer confidential support for those in need. Why this day is very important. Ladies and gentlemen, our elders, our senior citizens are keepers of our stories. The hands that build our homes, the voices that taught us our first words, they are our national treasures. Too many lives and too many live with limited income, our elderly, fragile health, and growing dependence as they age. A small injury can change the rest of their life. A stolen dollar or sangamoli can mean a week without food. A harsh word can echo in silence for so many days. Let us remember, elder abuse is not just a legal issue, it is a moral one. It goes to the heart of those who are as a society, and it calls each of us to action. What do you do when you see abuse? It's mentioned already this morning by the organizers, the MC. We must speak up. We all have a role to play. If you suspect elder abuse, please do not stay silent. Document what you see or what you heard. Seek legal advice, seek pastoral care, go to your pandit, or go to a police officer. Contact our local authority. It is when we combine and when we congregate like this, we make networks. We get to learn about the service providers that are around in our Nasinu community. So contact your local authority, your social welfare officers for protection and support. Also connect with one another as we come together here this morning. Connect with one another, make contact, and grow a relationship where you can confide and share your stories of difficulties, of suffering that you may be going through alone and in silence, mostly in our very own family. So get help and find safety, care, and justice. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, across all cultures in Fiji, whether Itoke, Indo-Fijians, Rotuman, or Rambi, our many vibrant community, one thing unites us is the respect we hold for our elders. They are the foundation of our family and the soul of our nation. In a fast-changing world, they remind us of who we are and where we come from. Their wisdom is not a relic of the past. It is a guiding light for the future. Let me be very clear, there is no excuse, and there is no excuse ever for the abuse of our elderly citizens. No situation, no hardship, no frustration, no injustice can justify that. And no one should suffer in silence. Far too often, elder abuse remains hidden, covered with shame, fear, or denial. Today, we pull back the veil. We remove the curtain. We say to every older person, you matter. You are not alone. We will stand with you. To the families, to the carers of our elderly citizens, friends and neighbors, please do not look away. Lend a loving hand. Speak up, show up, and above all, give your time, your compassion, and your love. That is the greatest gift of all. I thank you. Dhanyavad. Shukriya. Valelevu. World Elderly Abuse Awareness Day, National Division 2025. The theme is Beyond Age. Valelevu.